Chapter 1. What makes us as humans empathic? Why is it that we get miserable when we see someone crying and wince when a good friend cuts his finger? Do animals feel this emotional contagion as we do? An experiment released recently in the leading journal Present Biology shows us how the brain makes us share the feelings of others, and how likewise the brain of people and rats operate when sharing feelings. For a long time, many really believed that empathy is a distinctively human sentiment that sets us apart as a more moral species. More current observations chip away at this notion. Remarkable anecdotes emerged of chimpanzees who risked drowning in heroic efforts to rescue fellow chimpanzees in aquatic peril. Research studies showed rats, not known as the noblest of moral beings, invest considerable effort to free fellow rats from a trap. Indeed, emotions are contagious amongst rats. If one receives a moderate but shocking electrical shock, the rat gets terrified and freezes. It stops all movements. Rats do this to keep away from being detected by the main risk they encounter, predators. What is fascinating is that rats that notice the anxiety of another rat have been observed to also freeze. Somehow, the fear of one rat is moved to other, nearby rats, just as we get worried around anxious people. This observation led the way to checking out the brains of humans and rats to see what systems make feelings travel from one person to another, and to comprehend whether these symptoms are similar across species. In humans, this has been done by using functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI, and typical experiments include two conditions: one in which the participant is exposed to a stimulus that activates an emotion, and one in which the participant witnesses someone else experience that feeling. For example, we can apply a moderate electroshock to the hand of a participant to see what brain areas are associated with feeling pain. The core brain area that activates is the anterior cingulate cortex. Most people with damage in this area no longer feel the emotional agony we associate with pain, and this region is therefore thought to be the hub of our psychological pain. Surprisingly, if you let the individual witness another person get such a shock, participants trigger brain regions involved in vision, but in addition, they also activate their cingulate cortex, just as if they were suffering themselves. That the exact same brain area is involved in pain and in experiencing the pain of others resulted in the speculation that it could contain pain mirror nerve cells that map the pain of others on our own sense of pain. Discomfort mirror nerve cells remained theoretical speculation, a kind of Higgs boson of emotional empathy, much speculated about but unseen. By recording from individual neurons in the same brain regions of rats, the existence of pain mirror neurons have now been verified. In the rat cingulate cortex, many nerve cells responded when the rat felt pain itself, but not when it was only scared by a tone. These nerve cells thus seems to be firmly linked to the animal's own sense of pain.